Hey guys, it's Masterath here, and welcome to my 850 subscriber celebration video. Yes, I was not expecting to have to do this sort of subscriber special at this time. Yesterday I was on 845 subscribers, and I woke up today, and, well, subsequently the few hours that I was awake, and the subscriber count just kept going up, and it's currently at 849, so may reach it today on the 9th of April 2018, or it may take us until like June to get the last subscriber. But anyway, welcome to 60 seconds, folks. Yes, I'm finally doing a sort of like a subscriber special of a game that I'm actually currently working on for a Let's Play. Yes, I am focusing on Let's Playing this. Done a few parts already, and things have gone pretty well. Anyway, so the reason I'm doing this, and this came into my mind, is because of the positive reception from you guys who watched the last stream I did. Yes, I do streams now on YouTube. Evenings with Masterath live. Usually it's every fortnight or around that point. And it's pretty much just like a random chat about video games and everything else for sort of like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. Obviously in the evenings, at least it is evenings here in England. And I rounded off a few games that I want to do for an 850 subscriber celebration, and one of them was this, which gained pretty positive responses from the people who were watching the stream. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing this. Why not? By popular demand, I guess. So let's go. Let's start off a new game, and let's go to classic mode and apocalypse mode, and let's go for the Fat Man difficulty, the normal difficulty. So this game is pretty much a post-apocalyptic survival game based around the Cold War between America and Russia in the 50s and 60s. And, yeah, pretty much you play as Family Man Ted, who has to scavenge for sort of like items and food and water and nourishment and very useful items that we can use while we are in our fallout shelter. That also includes grabbing family members. We have a wife and 2 children, a son and a daughter. And we have, as the game suggests, 60 seconds to scavenge all these items and get into the shelter before the bombs go off. Before the nuclear fallout happens. So, let's begin the adventure. Why not? Alright, so. Soup can be stored for 737 years. No, it can't! Definitely can't. Anyway, so, once it loads up... Oh, we're having responding issues. No, we're not. We're fine. Alright. Things are already falling over here. Great. This is Ted here. There's actually nothing here in the bogs. That's fine. We'll start here then. With... Oh, God. Okay, grab stuff. Grab stuff, Ted. And that water. Okay. Get to the shelter. We only have 60 seconds to do this, folks. Ooh, radio. Perfect. And the soup and the axe, I think. Let's do this. Ah, Timmy! Timmy, my child. And let's grab a map. So why not? Right, so about halfway through at the moment. We might need some extra stuff here. There's our daughter, Mary Jane here, who takes up 3 spaces in our inventory. Great. Right. Still need my wife, Dolores. Oh, gas mask. That's pretty good. Get the gas mask, man. Alright, go. Do I have enough time to get anything else? Maybe. Get all the stuff. I think I'm gonna run out of time. Go, Ted. Get in there. Alright. That was okay. I think we're running a bit low on food and water, which is an issue. But we got everyone, which is actually not as good as I think, because, well, obviously they'll be eating more food, more of the rations, and a medkit cannot heal decapitation, just to make sure everyone knows that. Day 1! Oh, wow, we actually got a fair amount of water, actually. I'll take that. Nice. Okay, we got ourselves a gas mask here, we got a map, a radio, a scout's handbook, a flashlight, an axe. A few cans of soup, and all the family members. Lovely. All of us made it to the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. Indeed. We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Turns out being messy can really work in your favor. 1 can of soup. Oh yes, our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means that we don't have to worry about it for some time. This is the best stock shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we are sure this is a good amount of supplies. Rations! So this, you pretty much have to give your family members food and water. I believe for water, it's every 5 days, and canned food, it's every 10. If you wait longer than that, then they will die. Sometimes this can change, like for example, sending someone out on an expedition, or them getting ill, for example. We always thought life would be much better. That was before we got nuked. Now we think life could be much better. In a way, not that much has changed. And somebody wants cake. Great. Well, at least we've got a fair amount of water. I'll take that, because that's something like in the first few playthroughs I've done. That's what I've been missing out on, has been water. Anyway, fond memories. Indeed, everyone is okay for the moment since this is day 2. No need to worry about them. And I'm going to send someone out on an expedition. Surviving down here will be no walk in the park. It won't get easier. We're hopeful this will blow over soon. We'll have to get back to what used to be. Or else, we might face dangers we never dreamt of. Indeed, yes. Well, Ted really should have brought a razor, because, well, it's day 3 and he's already got a pretty decent, a bit of stubble there. Anyway. Okay, people starting to get thirsty now, but we're okay for the moment, I think. Who to take outside? Let's take out... Oh, yeah, speaking of that, if we're going to take someone out, we should probably feed him and give him water. Let's give Ted water. Because Ted's going out. Ted's going out, and he's taking the gas mask with him. These 3 slots we can't use, but if we had the suitcase, we could have taken more stuff out. But we didn't get the suitcase, because we only had 60 seconds to do this. Anyway, so now Ted has gone out on an expedition. The gas mask will, hopefully, prevent Ted from getting sick, because there is still radiation outside. That's what the, sort of like the Geiger meter sounds were going on about. Anyway, so Ted is back. Oh! And water is the order there. I know he's supposed to do it on day 5. I'm going to do it on day 4 here, just on the off chance. We have most curious visitors to get today. One of them was making the sounds of galloping horse, using a pair of rocks and hitting them against each other, while his companion was pretending to ride said horse. They claimed to be an important quest to seek some magical cup. This is a Monty Python reference, isn't it? Only they lost their way and asked permission to have a quick look at our maps to determine their whereabouts. Go ahead. I always like me old Monty Python mob. Why not? Don't ruin the map, though. Map's okay. Good. Did they just... They gave us bug spray, didn't they? They gave us bug spray. Alright. They seemed friendly enough, so we let them have a look at our map. They thanked us and offered us some supplies in exchange. We graciously accepted and wished them luck on their quest. Yes, we got ourselves a bottle of bug spray. It's not the worst thing in the world, to be honest. Bug spray you can use to sort of help with, like, the smell in this shelter. But you can also turn it into a med kit, which will be definitely useful if that turns up. Everyone is fine for the moment. And we heard something about supply drops on the radio. We don't have a gas mask because Ted's already out there. Oh, Ted, you better come back with some good stuff. That's a shame. Yeah, if we had the gas mask, we could have gone for the supply drops there. But I didn't want to get Ted sick since we don't have a med kit. Also, if both children or if both adults die, pretty much that's it. Game over. I think, unless we have a padlock, which we don't. So, yeah, if both parents either die or don't come back from expeditions, game over. So, yeah, Ted is still out there on day 8. I'm wondering what's happening with him. Water. Okay, more water then for everybody. That's okay. And what was that? Like a distant rumble. It's getting louder. Why is everything shaking? Oh, God! It's a quake! Grab something to hold on. Damn it! Well, I'm kind of happy it's not here now, but I'd have lost everything. So, we need to save the flashlight or the radio. Since the radio is probably one of the most important things in this game, we're going to save the radio and say goodbye to the flashlight. So, really, what an earthquake? Oh, Ted's back. He's fine. Up. Well, he brought a padlock and some soup. That is broken, though. Did he just get some soup? He got some soup and a padlock, I think, from the look at it. Yes, so, earthquake or not, nothing's going to stand between us and our daily dose of radio static. Ted came back and got 2 cans of soup, 2 bottles of water, and a padlock. Damn it, our gas mask was damaged. Alright, well, we have 2 damaged things now. Great. And everyone is okay for the moment. And we are going to be sending out someone else out on another expedition on day 10. And I think it's going to be one of the children this time. So Ted is pretty fatigued right now, as you can see here. So that's obviously not good. Everyone needs food. Okay, well, let's give everyone some food. And we're going to be sending someone out here. We're going to be sending out probably Mary Jane, the daughter. You will be sent out on a very, very difficult mission. Alright. So yeah, Ted is thirsty, hungry, and tired. So that's pretty much Ted here. Wants water. That's okay. We're okay for the moment. It's been a while. We don't know what's happening on the surface. If we only had a chance to tune into some emergency radio broadcasts and learn a thing or two. Let's use the radio then, shall we? And see what we can find. See what else we can find. We can find out here. Hopefully something good. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's frequency. And guess what? Great news! The flight outside is mostly gone. Very nice. Very nice. And everyone needs water. That's okay. We got scared a little bit today when all of a sudden our map fell off the wall. Maybe our shelter is haunted. The map fell down and revealed some sort of safe behind it. We don't remember installing it, but we could probably crack it. Well, we technically have all the time in the world to do it. Should we try? Sure. Why not? I hope there's nothing bloody ill in there. That would suck. We're okay. What do we get? Oh, did we get a suitcase? We did! Nice. We're not sure how or why. The map just decided to slide off the wall. We're lucky it happened. Inside the dusty safe, we found some supplies. 1 suitcase. Not the worst thing in the world, to be honest. I'll take that. Alright, so we have a suitcase now, so now we can carry more stuff. Maybe even bring back more stuff is the more important thing here. Very nice. Everyone is okay for the moment. Good. The problem is simple. If we don't wash ourselves, we'll get sick. Seriously sick. It smells really bad down here. And doesn't seem like it'll get better over the next couple of days. How about we try doing something to fix it? All we got is the bug spray. And I don't want anyone to get ill. Oh, Mary Jane's back. I don't think she came back with much, did she? Yup, that was a failed exploration. Great. Okay then. Oh, we didn't expect a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb drop. Yeah, we are clearly hear a phone ringing outside. Must be a public phone booth on the other side of the street. Is someone going to answer it? Yes! Timmy should answer it, I think. Good old brave Timmy. He's a good, strong lad. And no one is ill, which is a good thing at least. They answered the phone, we could hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We started exchanging information, but our call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We have to get back to us. Anyway, Timmy came back. Hungry. Alright, so just drink for the parents. And Timmy should eat. Okay, let's give Timmy some food then. So we're sending him out. Day 17, we're sending him out. We stumbled upon the remains of a bandit shantytown. Someone or something tore it down. Instantly, amidst the rubble, we found a cat licking its paws nonchalantly, surrounded by blood and dismembered limbs. As we made our way back to the shelter, the cat followed. We can now hear its paws impatiently scratching our hatch. Should we let it inside? Sure, why not? This seems to be one that I get a lot. I get this often. Which is, yeah, we have a cat now. Sharakov, I believe its name is. Yeah, Sharakov. Adorable. Anyway, we opened the hatch, the cat jumped in and marched around the whole shelter, sniffing all of us, every wall, corner, empty soup can, and piece of furniture. Finally, it picked a quiet place, sat down, and let out a deep sigh before taking a 12-hour nap. Its collar has Sharakov etched into it. What kind of name is that? So Mary Jane needs food. Alright, so everyone needs food, bar Timmy. I'm going to give Timmy some food anyway, because he's going out. And you're taking the suitcase with you, on the hopeful chance that, Timmy brings back a lot of stuff. If not, we are buggered. That's the point. So Timmy's going out, and... Great. We have two who are ill right now. Okay, great. Lovely. Why? Like, they both just got ill. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in. But we have to leave eventually. It would be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble. Even if it's impossible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come and rescue us and take us to a well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they must exist. What we need to do is make contact with the military. Okay, let's use the radio then for that. Can't believe they're bloody ill. Like both of them, same time they're both ill. Dolores is the only one that's not ill right now out of these three. We knew it, the government's not fallen, they're coming to save us. We didn't get the exact date in their radio transmission, but we are sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said we'll be in touch the next few days. We're told to wait further instructions. Alright, I think everyone's okay for the moment. And listening to the radio, why not? I love the way I used the bug spray to make sure that we didn't get ill, and then we got ill. Ted's rested, hasn't he? Ted's rested, but he's sick. Okay. Okay, so Dolores needs water, Ted needs water. Okay. We got a visit today from a person with a physical mutation. He managed to grow several extra fully operational hands. He shared a story of his group with us. People with other deformities, who despite the circumstances remain friendly and struggle to gather supplies wherever they go. He promised if we gift them some supplies, his group will get back and get rid of bandits next time they bother us. Just sod it, yeah. Let's give you some soup. That probably wasn't a good idea to give him soup, really. Up and you're still here, Sharakov. Good to know. All right. I think we're okay for the moment. I think we're trying to get the little devil we found. A piece of paper on its collar with an address scribbled on it. The owner's still be around and worried sick. Chances are slim, but we may pay him a visit. Yeah, why not? Let's pay him a visit. Maybe we'll find some soup cans, for example. That'd be great. And the cat's gone. Okay. We grabbed our new furry friend for a little stroll through the wastes, only to immediately run into a couple of gentlemen dressed in trench coats, fedoras, and shades. They gritted their teeth to the side of the cat and said they've been looking for it. Apparently it belongs to their dear old Nan, who loves it dearly. Before we could utter a word, they took Sharakov, thanked us, and left. The cat didn't seem to mind, so maybe it's for the best. Indeed. Right. Mary Jane is also well rested, but needs water. That's okay. It has become more and more difficult to breathe in the shelter over the last couple of hours. We suspect there is something wrong with the ventilation. Maybe it got stuck somehow. But how? We need to investigate. We might suffocate. Well, let's use the Scout's Handbook. Why not? Also, I'm worried that Timmy's not back yet either. These guys have looked better. Mary Jane's starving. Right, everyone needs food. Of course they do! Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from the door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? Yes! Open to freedom! America's all about freedom anyway. If this goes terribly wrong, then screw... Well, Timmy came back and got a lot of soup. Thank you, Timmy. And a gun! Good job, Timmy. Good job. Opening the door revealed a group of armed teenagers, possibly high school students. Contrary to what we expected, they're very friendly and requested to know if we see any Reds nearby. We couldn't help them. When they found out we were not armed, they were kind enough to leave us a spare rifle. We asked who they were, and they said was Wolverines. And Sharakov was back in our shelter. Lovely. Great. The expedition might have been followed by strangers. Oh. We stumbled across the ruins of a familiar building, a local bank. Indeed, we got 4 food and a water. And a deck, oh, a pack of cards as well. Very nice. Alright, Dolores would love to eat something. Okay, Ted and Dolores need water. Okay, so now we've got a fair amount of food and water, which is very nice. We are still going to send people out, though. We're probably going to send out one of the sick. How about we put the radio to good use? Something might be on the air even now. Yes, we're gonna flog the sick, because they're not gonna last very long. They're gonna be dead probably soon. So yeah. Oh damn it! Something blew up inside the radio, and the wretched thing caught fire. We were able to put it out, but it doesn't work anymore. Great! Lovely! And I believe Timmy needs some food. Great! Well, can we go and get a radio, please? Ted. You and Mr. Suitcase. Go out. Should I take the rifle with me as well? And that's a decent idea. Let's take the rifle out, because if we were followed, the rifle is a good shout. The rifle is a very good shout. Alright. Ted's gone out again. Alright. Timmy's very hungry. Everything's okay. Dolores. Okay, Mary Jane needs water. Okay. Curiosity almost killed the cat. Sharkov found a tiny wire sticking out from the ceiling and pulled it out. Plaster and debris fell on our table, topped off with a big meowing furball. What is this thing anyway? Nobody remembers it being there before. The cat might get angry if we take away the wire, so maybe it's best to leave it be. Or should we examine the wire? Let's examine the wire. Because I don't know what's going on with this, and Sharkov seems alright with us so far. Yeah, it's fine. And, well, it didn't injure us, that's a plus. We followed the wire outside and found a half-burnt-out truck with 2 surprised gentlemen inside, surrounded by an array of blinking bulbs. That's some space tech right there. Were they listening to us in our very own shelter? Their feeble excuse about a roadside panic didn't convince us. Even if Timmy knows you can't have picnics here. And the car has no wheels. Indeed, it does not. Timmy needs water. Timmy needs water. Good. The agents who are spying on us are now at the door, want to explain themselves. Fair enough. Let's hear them out. Let's hear them out. Oh, someone is rested, I think. No, maybe not. They were agents, real live agents, on a government mission. We saw their identity cards, briefly. They weren't listening on us, it was the cats they were interested in. They made a request too, wanting us to aid them in some of their top secret missions in the future. If we do that, they promised they would extract us to a government safe house, full of supplies and donuts. Donuts. Hopefully they come back soon with more information. Good. And Dolores needs water. Okay, I hope Ted comes back. That'd be great. And about a trip to Nevada. Okay. Well, this is not going too bad right now, but would... Well, I don't know. Well, Ted's got a rifle. He's sick, but I hope he's a pretty good shot. We can make it work, even in Toronto. Why do they hate Canada so much? Alright, Mary Jane's dark to do food. Water is what Mary needs most right now. Mary Jane needs the most right now. Tuba was bad enough, but this coughing is even worse. Mary Jane needs medicine. I can't sort it out. Dolores needs food. Okay. Yeah, that's noises coming from below. This is probably the right time to check out the manhole in the corner. The one that's been locked tight ever since we got into the shelter. Let's use the axe, since we don't have a flashlight anymore. Oh! Ted's back and Mary Jane's gone. Great. And the rifles and the guns gone as well. Oh, God. We couldn't spare any food for Mary Jane. Eventually, she reached a boiling point where her stare was enough to kill. She left without a word, but we knew she'd probably become a highway woman and get all the food cans she ever wanted. Whatever down there was making all that noise probably fled when we jumped out. Warrior chance. Oh, got gas mask, though. Very nice. Ted returned to the surface. Might sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. Let's hope this doesn't happen again. We get 1 soup can, 2 water bottles, and we lost the rifle. Everything is okay for the moment, I think. We found a note on our door today. A real smart applies to us all. It's not signed, but it seems that whoever wrote it has been observing us for a while and believes we're the right kind of people. They instruct us to send a single unarmed representative to a meeting today at midnight to find out more. Let's send Dolores, since she hasn't done anything yet. And the other 2 are pretty knackered. So she's probably the one that makes the most sense. There we go. Good. The meeting was organised by twin siblings, a brother and a sister, who took upon themselves to scout the remains of the city looking for trustworthy and decent people. They seemed honest about their intentions, and were more than happy to meet them again. Oh yeah, I remember those people, yeah. They said they know where to find us, and they're going to contact us if we need help. Glad to see Dolores come back from the wasteland. Timmy... Oh, Timmy's sick now. Great. Timmy needs stuff. Dang it, Timmy. Dolores... I'm not. You're not going out. Because if Ted dies from sickness, we need you to stay alive, Dolores. And Timmy's sick as well, so, yeah. Okay, so Ted needs food. Alright. Using a high-tech setup involving paper cups and yards of string, the agents rang with our top-secret mission. It will surely land us a VIP bunker very soon. He wanted us to go on one successful expedition and write down what we saw in the journal. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Let's send Timmy out for that one. That's Dolores at the moment is my ace in the hole. You know, Dolores needs to live because she's not ill. I mean, like, really, there's not much wrong with her. She's a little fatigued, but that's about it. So we went under the wasteland. Okay, Ted needs something to drink for the moment. Alright, and nothing else. Okay. Yep, Ted's not looking good at all, is he? Day 34. Alright, looking alright, I guess, at the moment. We played Truth or Dare, when it turned out we kept only asking questions as common as, are we going to eat anything besides tomato soup? We decided it was enough games for now. Dolores needs drink, I think. Drink? Yes. Okay. The cat is growling in the general direction of one of our supplies. I'm not sure if the cat drinks soup, but it's the only thing on the menu today. And it's up to us if we want to share a tomatoey delicacy with our pet. No, you're not having any of our drink. Or our stuff. You can get it yourself, Sharakov. Timmy's back. That's right, the good old government mission. It still would have done it anyway. Alright. The recon mission was risky business. We had to visit neighbors that were dicey even at the best of times. The area was full of mutated cats and dogs fighting each other in gangs, all of them armed with teeth. We barely made it out there alive. The agents seem to appreciate our efforts. Let's hope these missions are actually worth it. Our bucket is about due for an upgrade, and we're expecting the government shelter to have an excellent bathroom, maybe even a hot tub. And Timmy got hurt. Well, everyone's okay for the moment. Oh, it's only Dolores. No. I'm not sending Dolores out. At breakfast, we heard a knock on the door. It was a man with a rather excessive number of arms. He told us his group was having a hard time finding supplies wherever they'd go. They got a shot at first sight and asked questions later. It's probably because their appearance. The friendly mutant presented us with an offer. In exchange for some supplies, his folk would escort us on our next expedition and make sure we come back home safely. Go ahead, to be honest, that's actually a really good idea. That is a really good idea. Have some soup, good sir. Have some soup. And we are going to send Dolores out, I think. So, we were relieved that the man assured us that his condition is not contagious. I'm glad he took his offer, and we're actually looking forward to our next expedition. Dolores, we're going to give you some food. And we are going to send out, we're going to be prepared for an expedition. We're closed off our tiny shelters, and our supplies are very limited. If we want to survive, it's time for desperate measures. We know there's a group of elderly people hiding in the ruins of the local retirement home. They must have some supplies, in our opinion. We need them more. The well-being of your family is the most important thing in the world, right? It is! Let's go rob from the elderly! Yes! Why not? Rob from the elderly. Rob from the elderly. Rob from the elderly. We got more soup from the look of it. That's pretty good. Yes, let's never mention the whole thing again. 4 soup cans. Very nice. Ted needs some drink. Yeah, Ted needs some drink. And Timmy is in trouble here. Timmy's in big trouble. We're sending Dolores out. You're taking the case. Take the case. Alright. And those guys are... They're going to help us, hopefully. They're going to help us. It's just down to the 2 sick guys now. Ted and Timmy. The men of the family is all we got left. Timmy needs water. And Ted needs food. Okay, cool. Alright. Right, we nearly made it to day 40 with, well, 3 of us alive. At least at this point. But Ted and Timmy are not looking very well, and I'm keeping Dolores far away from that. Anyway, at the moment we're okay. We're okay for the moment. We never thought we'd see a dancing cockroach. We still haven't. But we saw one that was nearly as big as a cat. The good news is, they probably scared off any of the rats in the area. The bad news is, they are huge, and will probably attack us when they get a chance. Let's squash them with the book. Did that work? It looked like it did. Yay. Lovely. We dodged the bullet this time. That is if the bullet was huge, hairy, had 8 legs, and glowing head. Hopefully, we won't have to deal with it again. Okay, so I can't do anything with that. Shame. Clearly, we're trustworthy on our last successful mission, as the agents came back with another request. We are to generously provide a couple of soup cans or some water bottles for the agent in the field. They will take care of the delivery. In return, we'll be given an encouraging pat on the back and a promise of better refuse in the safe government shelter. Fine! You get yourself some soup. Because we have more soup than water. Alright, now we're running out of soup and Timmy's gone. It's just Ted, folks. We couldn't have known about Timmy's wounds. They got worse and worse until eventually he got fed up and left. All that remains of him is a note explaining that we are lousy parents and that he will be back when he becomes the warlord of the wasteland. Indeed. We graciously agreed to fulfill their request. They thanked us for doing our civic duty and promised that they would be back for more information soon. Ted needs water. At this point. Okay, Ted's not looking good either. I hope Dolores comes back soon. Please. Because if Ted goes, we don't have, you know, the padlock's here. We don't have anything. We can't do anything with Ted. We can't. Before the world turned into an unforgiving dead wasteland, we are friends with almost everybody in our old town, including the old man Jim, who would, well, shamble through our streets often and always said hello. When he wanted us to visit him once, he gave us his address. We took a peek. Old Jim is such a joker. He appears to have survived the blast. Since he's at our door right now, asking if we want to buy a rock. Sure, let's buy a rock. Why not? Right, Ted's not looking good at all. He ain't looking good. Anyway, apparently the rock gives good luck. Great. I think we're going to give them some water for Ted. The situation is getting worse and worse every day. We can see the hunger and desperation in each other's eyes. I mean, only Ted's eyes. We know a teacher from a local school rescued a bunch of kids when the bomb fell. We know what kind of supplies are in the school shelter. As part of our community, we helped stock it for an emergency. So technically they're ours, right? Should we reclaim them in our hour of need? Yes, we should! Go, Ted, you sick bugger! Go and do it. Day 44. Well, Dolores is back, but Ted is nuts. Ted's gone crazy. Oh, God. Great. We are now richer with some supplies. Very nice. We're glad to see Dolores back. I believe that expedition wasteland may have been followed by strangers. Indeed. Our expedition reached a church. Very nice. And we got ourselves 1 can of soup, 1 flashlight. Very nice. Our mutated friend kept his word. He brought a few friends along. We even had a bit of fun during the trip. And most importantly, everyone came back. Safe and sound. We waved them goodbye, hoping to see him another day. Right. Both of them need food. Fair enough. And yes, we are going to prepare for another expedition, and we're sending Ted this time. One of the cupboards in the shelter was a bit shaky, so he pulled it out and gave it a new home in the process. We discovered a secret door. Where does it lead? Let's find out. Let's use our newly got flashlights. Ted's dead. And Dolores is crazy. Great. We found a gun! Lovely. Well, Ted has been sick for far too long, and he was too weak to keep on going. He passed away in his sleep. And Dolores' sanity is now questionable. Lovely! Well, no expedition then. That ain't gonna happen. It's just Dolores and me. That's it. Again. I've had so many runs where Dolores has been the last one standing. Every time it's always been just Dolores. Alright, let's solid. Let's give her some supplies here. Nope, we can't do that. Someone's at the door. We can't hear what they're saying, but they have been banging on it like crazy. Maybe it's a good news. Maybe it's bad news. Should we open the door? We should open the door because this is probably going to end the game. Whether it's going to end the game in our victory or our death, it's the end. Hey, it's the government agents. You're like a day late to save Ted. And his bloody skull right here. Like, seriously, his body decayed in like a day. Really? We were taken out of our home in the dark of night and hastily transported to what the agents call a presidential bunker. It's amazing. Sure, the walls are similar shade of grey, but now we have a whopping 20 square feet more to walk around while we die of boredom. The extra bucket and newspaper supply is nothing to sneeze at either. All in all, it's definitely an upgrade. Life here will surely be worth it. All the trouble we went through. Finally, we can sit, relax, and let somebody else empty the bucket for a change. We spent 47 days in the shelter. Indeed we did. And, yeah, that's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good indeed. Timmy died on left on day 41. Ted died on day 45. But we got to our VIP paradise. Very nice. You survived, maybe. And again, Dolores is the only one that survives. Right. Hang on a minute. No, we had one unsuccessful expedition. What's that 8 out of 8 thing doing there? That's not right at all. Anyway, we consumed a lot of soup in comparison to the water, but good old water, good old Dolores just surviving. As always, Dolores lives. And yes, keep up with everything after the world ends. Anyway, guys, that is a run in 60 seconds. Yeah, this game is a lot of fun. And as I said, I'm very happy to be Let's Playing it at the moment. And I'm really enjoying it. And, yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy that when that comes out next year. Because I'm currently up to about a year ahead of the current recording. So I'm up to about sort of start of April 2019. So, there we go. Anyway, guys, that is it from this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for 850 subscribers. And I will see you for my next Let's Play part, which will probably be Spider-Man on the GameCube. Unless we just have a drought of no subscribers. See you then.